Tilray update. Haven't done an update on this stock in a long time, but just wanted to check in and see where it's at on the chart. And this is pretty much what I got here. We have A right here, B. This is an ABC correction. And I mean, it just kept on going lower, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and it would appear that we already have 5 here, but I'm skeptical on that because you zoom in here, we have 4 right here, we have 1, 2, and this looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and I think we're on the 5th wave right here. Let's zoom in a little bit more and see where we're at in this 5th wave. We have 1, 2, 3. It looks like it's in a 4th wave right now. And so I personally think that we have to go below this right here. So I think it's going to go back into the 3s eventually. And another thing that I was looking at too is we had this move in 2021 all the way up to $67. I think that's when Tilray and Afria merged. And ever since then it's been downhill. I think that there's a possibility that they want to reset the chart. In order to reset the chart, they would have to take this below 252, which I know sounds kind of crazy from here because that's another 50% drop pretty much. But if you watch my other videos on SPY, on SoFi, I have all of them going down substantially more. I don't think SPY is at its bottom. And so I think that these growth stocks can fall more as well. Plus I have the 10-year yield going higher to 4%. And that's bearish for growth stocks as well. So there's an argument to be made that these are going to go lower, which sounds insane. But I think that it makes sense in this chart too, because if you know anything about Elliot Wave, they need to reset the chart. Elliot Wave, if this breaks below 250, it would essentially reset the chart, start completely brand new, clean slate. Because currently, right now, this would be considered a first wave, and this would be considered a second wave. But if we break the 252, then we'd start all over. If we hold the 252, the 3rd wave, according to Elliot Wave, would go higher than the $67 mark. And so I'm seeing a lot of that on the growth stocks, that they're resetting the chart. They're breaking the all-time low, and that's what is needed to reset the chart. So if this goes down to, let's say, $2, then the next wave, impulsive wave, would be a first wave again, and it would just reset the chart. So as you can see on this one, it reset the chart, and it still went to $67. But I just think there's a good possibility that happens based on the 10-year yield and based on the dollar. I think the dollar is also going to go higher. And so you have a rising 10-year yield and a rising dollar. That's really bearish for growth stocks. And so I think that growth stocks maybe have another week or two tops to be bullish. And I already see Tilray in a 4th wave. So that's just my thoughts. It kind of sounds crazy because how far it's already fallen. But when you consider the last year and a half, how nothing really mattered and it just kept on going down and down and down, it makes sense too. If we look at it from using the fibs, this also confirms that, as it has a 50% retracement at 262 and it has a 61% at 197. So I know that sounds crazy with the fundamentals as well. That would take them down to around $1 billion market cap with about 600 million in cash. And I think they're profitable too. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it sounds insane, but I just think that's where it's headed, unfortunately. for growth stocks, and the same thing on SoFi. So that's my opinion. You can let me know what you think in the comments. I'm sure most people that are holding the stock will disagree, but that's just what I think short term. I do think though that these will probably bottom out sometime maybe by the end of the summer, and then we can start a new uptrend. But yeah, short term bearish. If you're holding this stock, obviously don't sell, just to have some cash ready, just in case this prediction ends up playing out and it does go to $2 or $2.50. So that's it for today on Tilray. I'll probably put out some more growth stock charts here later in the day.